Okay, we are here at the Mopan Technical grounds, and this is a new archaeological site. And this afternoon we have the pleasure of talking with
Antonio Beardall, PhD student at Texas State University and local Belizean archaeologist.
Tell us how you got involved in this new project for this area.
Well, I knew that for my PhD research I wanted to focus on education in Belize and how when a young Belizean participates on an archaeological project, if it impacts them in any way. My initial goal was to work at the Benkevejo Archaeological Reserve, but Ms. Jones had reached out and after some consideration figured that it's actually a lot better to work here because then we can involve the high school directly. So over the past year and a half, we've been corresponding with Ms. Jones. We came out to visit the site. We did a rough survey and we found like a couple of house mounds. And after we got it cleaned, then I brought another colleague of mine, and it turns out that we have something bigger than we initially thought. So this is exciting because a project like this has not been done in Belize before, not to this scale where the students will have a very hands-on role in the excavation and analysis of this site.
I noticed there's a lot of high school students and others. How does that make you feel as an archaeologist?
First, like it's weird because it's not something that I see very often. But when I see all these young people out here who are as excited as I am about archaeology, and when they find something like a sherd and they pick it up and they are amazed, then it makes me feel amazed. It makes me feel excited, and it makes me feel super proud that that Belizeans will have access to archaeology in a whole new way.
What kind of support are you getting from a university or the government of Belize?
My university, Texas State University, they are very excited for my project. Part of the funding for this comes from them and also from a colleague of mine, Dr. Gerber, who did archaeology on St. George's Key, helped to fund my research. And I'm also liaising with NICH, ISCR, and the Institute of Archeology, who are excited that something like this is taking part, where young Belizeans are getting even more involved. They think it's a great idea because it also teaches young people how to value their cultural heritage.
How long do you foresee this project going on?
For this year, at least out here at Benke, it will be about 3.5 weeks, and then we will work at another site in July. But given the size of this site and how much research can be done, I think something like this can happen every single year because we have enough sites to dig. We have enough students coming through Mopan, through Galen, and can even get Mount Carmel involved to come and be a part of this. So this can happen, for many years.
So apart from you doing your actual work, your research, you will also be like mentoring and like a teacher to the young people.
Yes, I like the idea that that they are learning not only the archaeological techniques, but they're learning about the value of our archaeological heritage and the fact that it is part of our cultural heritage, is part of our history, and so that a couple of years down the road, when I meet them and it's happened where they tell me, I got into anthropology because there was a talk that you gave, or I understand my history better because of working with you in a project. I like the idea of being a mentor in that sense. So if 50 years from now, after I'm long gone, and if I'm known as someone that started off that archaeological mentorship, then I will be very, very happy.
Is this open to any other non-student?
Absolutely. If other people want to come and volunteer, they can just get in touch. I have flyers on Facebook. I have flyers on Instagram. Just look for me on Facebook, Antonio Beardall. Contact the Benke House of Culture. Contact ISCR. Contact Ms. Jones at the high school. Even contact Galen. They all have my contact information. And as long as you send me a message, you tell me what day you want to come, then you can come, whether it's for a day, a week, 1 hour. If you want to come and see what we're doing or learn how to dig, you can come. You are welcome.
And finally, any cautionary words for anybody coming here to do this new thing?
Cautionary words, bring lots of water. We'll have water, but it's good to stay hydrated. Dress comfortably. Wear shoes that are closed because you might, a rock might fall. And other than that, no, I just come and enjoy what your culture and your history is right in our own backyard.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
I should say Dr. Beardall.
Very, very soon to be
Very
doctor.
soon. Thank you.
Yes.